Let's continue the story in verse 11. But Mary stood weeping outside the tomb, and as she wept, she stooped to look into the tomb. And she saw two angels in white sitting where the body of Jesus had lain, one at the head and one at the feet. They said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" She said to them, "They have taken away my Lord, and I do not know where they have laid him." Having said this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing, but she did not know that it was Jesus. Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you seeking?" Supposing him to be the gardener, she said to him, "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have laid him, and I will take him away." Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned and said to him in Aramaic, "Rabboni," which means teacher. Jesus said to her, "Do not cling to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father, but go to my brothers and say to them, I am ascending to my Father and to your Father, to my God and your God." Mary Magdalene went and announced to the disciples, "I have seen the Lord," and that he had said these things to her. Second point is that Jesus ascended into heaven. After his resurrection, he appeared to the disciples, and as we learn in the book of Acts, to about 500 other people before he ultimately ascended into heaven. Jesus is alive. He died, but he came back to life and he ascended into heaven. His body is not in a tomb anywhere here on earth. And Jesus is reigning right now at the right hand of the Father in heaven. And he will come again to judge the living and the dead. His story is not a closed book. It's not over. His story is going on right now. And in this chapter, it's up to us, the church, to go forth and to share the hope, share the good news with others. We are part of this great story that God is writing that began in Genesis and continues on today. Jesus is reigning at the right hand of the Father. He is the Son of God. He is the Prince of Peace. And we are his church. Jesus is the bridge between us and the Father. He truly came to save us from ourselves. All of our sin, all of our past mistakes, all of our future mistakes, those things are wiped away because of what Jesus did. He is our Savior. He is the one who was promised by the prophets of old.